What better way to start off the afternoon than with some... Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go. 4 quarters of football headed your way. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, K, to the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Tua now from the gun. Going the out route, complete. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First down. Here's Tua. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Christian Watson. 8 yards on the pickup.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Myers gets the point after to go. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback. That high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
No throw, 3rd and long. And he puts some air under this one, right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The visitors are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Untouched to his back, Joe Mixon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Get some space around midfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. Complete to Xavier Worthy.
Going right side. Mixon with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
A gain of 7 yards.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. To the air on 1st down. Young completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Complete to Jahan Dotson.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Young. He finds Smith and Jigba inside. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a 1st down.
Out of the gun, Young. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
4 yards. Complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
That's another 1st down.
Running the draw here with Judkins. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. A little screen pass for Judkins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
More yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. 7-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. Another game to Judkins. And 2nd down only works out for Young. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Young working from the gun. Touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 1. He stopped on the run back of the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Gain of 12. Result is a 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. From McDuffie in to pick it off.
best defenses, you go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Young to throw it. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. 1st and 10 from the 43. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa back to throw. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Tua again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation. Your offense fumbles, hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
Here's Tracy on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Off the play fake. It's Young. Finds his fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Judkins out the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Branch on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to number 11.
Design quarterback run here. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Jukes away from one. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. And they keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good. We're on 1st down.
From the gun, Judkins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
By Brandon Stevens. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Now Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Incomplete.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. This offense making its way back out now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, they're out in sacks. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
2 and out from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Tommy Townsend on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 1st and 10 from the 32. Going play action. Young. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looking to throw. Young. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Corey Bojorquez on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The visitors and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. He has it at the 33. Escapes the defender. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Play action now. Young. Finds Dotson, left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and
Running the throw here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. On the line for another 1st and 10.
complete to Jahan Dotson.
Again, it's Young. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's a gain of 18.
To the air, he head again. Young. Caught just shy of the goal line. this down to the 4 before being stopped.
That's another first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And they take this in for the score. These guys take the lead just before halftime. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And his guys take a 4-point lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Myers' kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So less than a field goal separate. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Tracy on the return. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. On play action, here's Young. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
13 yards on the play.
Here's Judkins on first down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third down run from Judkins. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Their punter making his way out now. Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. Now this offense ready to head back out. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Offense to the line. Here we go. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw, Tua. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
32-yard line. A gain of 2.
Running back sets in motion. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. And he gives himself up after a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
the score.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for two.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a two-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. 1st down from the 42. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play.
They kick the running back in motion.
At the 42-yard line.
Tagovailoa back to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take the fumble and get 6 out of it. Boswell gets that point after the go. And these guys tie this game at 21. Little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. We'll go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Tua off the play fake. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 1st down, here's Tua. Jump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Tua now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. The keeper, here's Tagovailoa. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
That's another 1st down. A gain of 12. Results in a
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another 1st down.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 21. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Handoff now to Judkins. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young gets some space around midfield. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Young's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, it's Young. Searching well behind the line. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
That's another first down.
So Reed, this is Judkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 10-yard line.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys now trail by just a point in the 4th. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense to the line. Here we go. Back out runs their offense. And they're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear. But going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
complete to Joe Mixon. A gain of 14. Result is a first down.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Christian Watson, incomplete. It's third down and 8 yards.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
To throw, Tagovailoa. He's got it. And in he goes for the touchdown.
Jason Myers.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Myers set to kick off.
Return starts at the 9. He dodged the tackle. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so second and 1 upcoming.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Another one for Judkins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the first down.
First down, Young. Luke Judkins on the drop down. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Back at the 32.
Young working from the gun. That's incomplete on second down. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and
Looking to
second.
throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Their offense running back out now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10, around to Mixon. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
Mixon gets it again on second down. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
It's a gain
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for a first down.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Lost control of another one. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Even with a pretty good effort after recovering that fumble. Still going to wind up as a loss for them on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now Tua to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
21 yards. And the first down. A gain of 21 yards. Results in a
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. This is Mixon. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
On play action, here's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Jawan Johnson. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Smith and Jigbo with yet another catch. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a 1st down.
Again, it's Young. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
Number 11, Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 7. Brings
To
up
the air
2nd
yet again. Young. Caught by his running back Jenkins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Throwing now. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Gotta hurry this to the line.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Completed over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Line up the design keeper.